If you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of setting goals and not seeing progress, this message is for you. Step 1. Get clear on your goal. The first and most important step toward progress is gaining clarity. You need to know exactly what you want. Be clear and specific. Most people set too many goals at once or keep things vague. But progress doesn't happen through confusion. It happens when your mind has one clear direction. Instead of chasing 5 different things, choose one goal that truly matters to you right now. Focusing on one goal allows you to give it your full energy and attention, because it becomes easier to make decisions, stay focused, and measure your results. Don't just say, "I want to be successful." That's too broad. Define what success looks like for you. Say something like, "I want to save $1,000 in the next 3 months," or "I want to lose 10 kilos by December." Make it specific, make it measurable, and make it realistic. That's how you bring a goal to life. Once you've defined your goal clearly, ask yourself a very important question. Why do I want this? Your why is the reason behind the goal. It's the deeper motivation that keeps you going, especially when things get hard or boring. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, your why might be, "So I can feel healthy, confident, and full of energy." When your why is strong, you won't give up easily. You'll keep pushing even when the process feels slow. Now, write your goal down. This simple act turns a thought into a commitment. Don't hide it in a drawer. Place it somewhere visible, on your wall, phone screen, or notice board. Seeing it daily keeps it fresh in your mind, and your brain stays reminded. You begin to notice opportunities, you make better choices, and stay connected to your purpose, because what you focus on grows. So focus on one clear goal, know why it matters, and keep it in front of you. That's how progress begins. Step 2. Break the goal into simple steps. Big goals often feel too heavy to carry all at once. That's why many people get stuck or quit before they even start. The key to making progress is to break your goal into small, simple steps. When a goal feels too big, your brain sees it as a threat, something too hard or too far away. But when you make it smaller, it becomes doable. Start by asking yourself, what's the very first thing I can do? It doesn't have to be huge. If your goal is to write a book, don't focus on 200 pages. Focus on writing 1 paragraph a day. Small steps remove fear and create momentum. Each time you complete one, you build confidence, you feel progress, and progress keeps you moving. Over time, these small actions stack up and lead to big results. So don't try to do everything at once. Focus on one small task at a time. One step today, another tomorrow. That's how you turn a big goal into something you can actually finish and enjoy along the way. Step 3. Set a real deadline. A goal without a deadline stays in your head. It feels nice but rarely gets done. If you don't give it a clear finish date, it becomes something you'll do someday, and someday often turns into never. That's why every goal needs a real deadline, a specific day marked on your calendar. A deadline creates urgency because it turns your goal into a priority. When you know the clock is ticking, you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start taking action. It gives you structure, telling your brain that this matters now. Without it, your motivation fades and distractions win. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," say, "I want to run 5 kilometers by November 1st. That simple shift gives you something to aim for. It creates pressure, not to stress you, but to keep you moving. But also, deadlines help you stay focused and accountable. They give your goal a clear end point. Choose a date that challenges you, but also feels realistic. Write it down, commit to it, and let it drive your daily actions. That's how goals become real. Step 4. Create a daily routine. Your daily routine shapes your life more than you realize. What you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. If you want to reach your goal, you must create a routine that includes it, even in a small way. But then, you don't need to make big changes all at once. The key is consistency. Doing something small every day is more powerful than doing something big once a month. If your goal is to get fit, start by adding just 10 minutes of exercise in the morning. Routines take the pressure off decision-making because you no longer have to decide what to do daily. It just becomes part of your day. Over time, that habit becomes second nature, and those small repeated actions compound into big progress. Success doesn't come from random effort, it comes from repeated action. So design a daily routine that supports your goal. Stick to it, even on days you don't feel like it. That's how real progress is made, not in bursts, but in steady, simple steps each day. Step 5. Shift your mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. If you believe you can grow, learn, and improve, it happens as you believed. This belief is called a growth mindset. It doesn't mean everything is easy, but it means you understand that effort and learning lead to progress. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you have to believe that you're getting closer with every step. Most people let self-doubt stop them before they even begin. Thoughts like, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," hold them back. But these are just thoughts, not facts. Start replacing them with positivity. These small mental shifts make a big difference in how you act and how you feel, because your mindset directly affects your actions. If you believe something is possible, you're more likely to try. You gain the experience and ability to improve. Mistakes also become part of the process, not reasons to quit. So choose a mindset that supports your goal, because progress begins in the mind. And once your thinking changes, your results will follow. Step 6. Take daily action. Thinking about your goal is a good start, but thinking alone won't get you there. You have to take action every single day. Even the smallest step forward is better than standing still, because action turns ideas into results. Without it, your goal remains just a dream. Many people wait for the perfect moment. They say, "I'll start when I have more time," or "I'll begin when I feel ready." But the perfect time never really comes. Progress doesn't wait for motivation, it waits for movement. The truth is, you don't have to feel ready to take action. You just have to begin. Start with what you can, right where you are. If you can only do a little today, because a little every day adds up to a lot over time. Action creates momentum, and once you get moving, everything becomes easier. You begin to feel more confident, more focused, and more driven. Don't delay. Just start by taking one small step today, then another tomorrow. That's how progress happens, through consistent daily effort that adds up to something great. Step 7. Design your environment. Your environment has a powerful impact on your habits, focus, and motivation. Whether you realize it or not, your surroundings are constantly shaping your behavior. A cluttered, noisy, or distracting space can slow you down, but a clean, calm, and organized environment can help you move forward with more clarity and energy. Start by removing distractions. Put your phone on silent or in another room when you're working. Turn off notifications that interrupt your focus and clean your space so it feels calm and inviting. Remember, a clear space often leads to a clear mind. Next, create visual reminders of your goal. Use sticky notes, alarms, or a vision board placed where you can easily see them daily, on your wall, your mirror, or your laptop. These small cues keep your goal alive in your mind and help you stay committed. Also, pay attention to the people around you. Surround yourself with those who encourage your growth and support your journey. You are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. But then, distance yourself from negative influences that bring doubt or distractions. Your environment can either work with you or against you, so take control of it. Design it in a way that supports your progress, keeps you focused, and helps you stay on the track. Step 8. Review your progress weekly. Progress needs regular check-ins. Once a week, take a few minutes to pause and reflect. This simple habit helps you stay focused and aware of how things are going. Now look at what's working well, what actions need to be done, and the small tweaks to be made in your process. Then, look at what's not working and needs to be improved. Weekly reviews also help you see that progress is happening, even if it's slow. Often, we don't notice how far we've come until we stop and look back. That's why it's important to track small wins, so make it a habit. Once a week, sit down, reflect, and make small changes if needed. This keeps you in control of your journey and steadily moving forward. Next step is learning daily. The more you learn, the faster and smarter you move toward your goal. Make learning a regular part of your journey. Read books, watch videos, or listen to podcasts that relate to what you want to achieve. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can open your mind to new ideas, strategies, and solutions. Learning helps you avoid common mistakes and discover better ways to succeed because you gain insights from people who've already walked the path you're on. Their experiences can save you time and frustration. But don't only learn from others, learn from yourself too. Every mistake you make is an opportunity to grow. Instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what you can learn from this. Treat failures as feedback, not as the end. But then you need to stay curious and open to new ways of thinking and doing. Growth doesn't happen when you stay in your comfort zone. It happens when you stretch, try, fail, and learn again. The more you know, the more confident and capable you become. And when you keep learning, you keep evolving, and that's how lasting progress is made. The last step is staying consistent and patient. Real progress takes time, and the only way to get there is through consistency and patience. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to keep showing up day by day, step by step. The small actions you take today may not show results immediately, but they are building something meaningful over time. Consistency means doing what matters, even when you don't feel like it. It means sticking to your routine, following your plan, and taking action, even on the days when progress feels slow or invisible. These are the days that count the most because they build discipline and resilience. Patience, on the other hand, means trusting the process. You can't plant a seed and expect a tree the next day. Growth takes time, so don't rush it. Don't compare your journey to others. Stay focused on your own steps, your own pace, and your own progress. There will be ups and downs, but if you stay consistent and patient, the results will come. Keep doing the work. Keep believing in the process. Over time, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come, simply because you didn't quit. You now have a full framework to follow. You don't need to guess. You just need to act. Your progress is waiting.